Welcome back to Legends Leaving Channel this Sunday, when we'll have more parties. We've put together this video to honor the famous stars who died today, June 23rd, 2024. Legendary people who made important contributions to their works and who sadly have died today. We're sorry for the family and friends lost. Peace out. First, though, we'd love it if you showed your love by liking this video and following the station by subscribing. Farah Elati was born in February 1988. She is a famous Tunisian builder and social media star. By sharing her professional work, fashion tips, and personal adventures on Instagram, she gained a large following of over 1.1 million people. But during her career, Elati worked with well-known brands like Gucci, Zara, and Dolce & Gabbana, which helped her build a strong image in the fashion and beauty industries. Not only was she famous for her work, but also for her lively personality and impact on the people in her community. Sad to say, Farah Elati died in Malta while on vacation at the age of 36. She was found dead on the yacht she had been living on. At first, it was thought that she had died of cardiac arrest. Her sudden death shocked her fans and friends, and there were a lot of honors on social media. Friends and other influential people knew her as a happy, loved person who made a difference in many lives. Elati was said to have been sober for 2 years for religious reasons. She died during a holiday season in Tunisia, which made her family and friends' grief even worse. Her impact went beyond Instagram. She was a well-known figure in the fashion and architecture scenes in Tunisia. Many people in her close group and in the wider community who admired her work and personality are saddened by her death. Farah Elati's fans and co-workers in the field are still inspired by her work. 5. Jamie Kellner, who lived from 1946 to 1947 and died on June 21, 2024, was a big figure in American television. He was known for being in charge of major networks. During his time as chairman and CEO of Turner Broadcasting System from 2001 to 2003, he was in charge of TBS, TNT, and Cartoon Network. He started Fox Broadcasting and was its first president before it shut down in 2016. Kellner was also the head of Acme Communications. He was born in Brooklyn and grew up on Long Island, New York. He started his job in the executive training program at CBS and worked his way up to vice president at Viacom. When Filmways was bought by Orion Pictures in 1982, Kellner became head of Orion Entertainment Group. He had joined Filmways in 1978. Well-known shows like Cagney and Lacey got their start there. He was hired by Rupert Murdoch and Barry Diller in 1986 to help them start Fox Broadcasting Company. Fox made groundbreaking shows like The Simpsons, Married with Children, and Beverly Hills 90220 while he was in charge. He quit Fox in 1993 and went on to run the WB-TV network, where he created hit shows like Gilmore Girls, Seventh Heaven, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. In 2000, Kellner took over Turner Broadcasting System from Ted Turner. In 2001, he made the controversial choice to stop World Championship Wrestling WCW shows, which led to Vince McMahon, the chairman of the WWF, buying them. This choice was a big deal in wrestling history. The amazing rise and inevitable fall of Ted Turner's WCW is told in the books The Death of WCW, CW, and Nitro. In his personal life, Jamie Kellner was married to Julie and had 1 child with her. He also had a daughter from a previous marriage. He died in Montecito, California on June 21, 2024. He was 77 years old. His innovative leadership and the lasting effects of the shows and networks he helped to shape will be remembered for a long time in the TV business. 4. The famous Canadian actor Donald Sutherland was born on July 17, 1935 in St. John, New Brunswick. He has had a very busy career covering more than 60 years. Sutherland has been in a lot of different types of films and TV shows, making an indelible mark on both. He is known for being versatile and commanding on screen. The London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art was where he trained, and it was there that he started his long career as an actor. The Dirty Dozen. 1967 was Sutherland's big break, and he went on to give famous performances in films like Maz H. 1970, Clute 1971, and Don't Look Now 1973. The roles he played in Invasion of the Body Snatchers 1978, Ordinary People 1980, and JFK 1991 continued to captivate viewers. His ability to play a wide range of characters won him praise from critics and many awards, including a Primetime Emmy Award for his part in the 1995 TV movie Citizen X and an Academy Honorary Award in 2017 for his contributions to film. He got a new group of fans recently with his role as President Snow in the Hunger Games series 2012 to 2015. When Donald Sutherland died on June 20th, 2024, it was the end of an age in show business. He died peacefully in his Los Angeles home with his family by his side. Sutherland's legacy lives on through his huge amount of work, which continues to entertain and inspire people all over the world. His contributions to the arts made him one of the most admired and loved actors of his time, and they will always have an effect on the business and on people who liked his work. 3. Sarah Becker died this week in Illinois at the age of 52. She was best known for her turn on MTV's The Real World Miami in 1996. That year, the show's 5th season took place in Miami and had 22 episodes. Becker was in all of them. She became well known for her lively presence and interesting attitude. Sarah Becker was born in 1972 and worked as an editor at a major comic book company in La Jolla, California, before she joined The Real World. She was known on the show for her lively personality, love of skateboarding, and wide range of interests such as collecting Swatch watches and dressing up as TV characters. Her time on the reality show made an impact on both the other cast members and the viewers. The news of Sarah's death was confirmed by her family, who were very sad about it. Not many people know the specifics of her death, but the news has made people think about her life and the effect she had while she was briefly famous. Her work on reality TV in the mid-1990s, especially on The Real World Miami, is still important because it was part of the early days of the genre that shaped its future. 2. Nicole Françoise Florence Dreyfus, better known as Anouk Aimée, was a famous French actor who was born on April 27, 1932, and died on June 18, 2024, of natural causes. Between 1947 and 2019, 67 years, she was in 70 films in France, Spain, Great Britain, Italy, Germany, and the United States. Aimée started acting when she was 14. She also learned dance and acting while she was in school. Her first role was in La Maison sous les Mers in 1946. Federico Fellini's 1960 film Le Dolce Vita was Aimée's big break, and it made her famous all over the world. She also played lead roles in Fellini's 8 1/2 1963, Lola 1961, and Justine 1969 by George Cukor. She became a movie icon with her role in Claude Lelouch's A Man and a Woman in 1966, which won her a Golden Globe, a BAFTA, and an Academy Award nomination. She won many awards for her acting, including the Best Actress Award at Cannes in 1980 for Leap in the Dark and an Honorary Caesar Award in 2002. Empire magazine named Aimée one of the 100 sexiest movie stars of all time in 1995. She was chosen because of how beautiful she was and how mysterious she seemed. She was a famous movie actress because she often played femme fatales with a sad air. Aimée was born to actors Henry Murray and Genevieve Soria. She had a varied childhood and was raised as a Catholic before becoming a Jew. She went to different schools in France and England for a short time during WWII. Because of the emotional depth and range she showed in her early parts, she chose to go by the last name Aimée, which stands for her strong screen presence. Aimée worked on films with directors like Robert Altman and Andre Delvaux. Her shows often have a lot of emotional depth, and people all over the world connect with them. In her personal life, she was married to Nico Papakis and Albert Finney, and had a daughter named Manuela Papatakis. Anouk Aimée is remembered for being beautiful, playing in many different roles, and being very emotional. The Best Years of a Life 2019, Aimée's last movie, was a touching end to her amazing career. Nathalie Antonia, February 16, 1975, June 18, 2024, was a French politician who was a member of the National Rally RN. She was born on February 16, 1975, and her first election was as an RN candidate in Course du Sud in the French parliamentary election of 2022. She was the 24th person on the RN list to run for the European Parliament in France in 2024 and won a seat. She was the only person from Corsica to be chosen as a MEP that election. On June 18, 2024, Nathalie Antonia got sick and died in Ajaccio. This was only 10 days after she was elected. André Rouget took over after her. One of the 30 National Rally lawmakers who were chosen on June 9th died on Tuesday, June 18th. It was a sad day for the party. Nathalie Antonia, the party's vice territorial deputy in Corsica, was the only person from the Island of Beauty to get into the European Parliament. She was ranked 24th on Jordan Bardella's list. Marine Le Pen paid respect to her by saying that she was a tireless activist for the national cause who was driven by conviction and fierce patriotism. During the 2022 election, she ran for office in the first voting district of Course du Sud. During the 2024 legislative elections, she backed her deputy, Ariane Nathalie. Because she is sick, André Rouget, who is 31st on Jordan Bardella's list and was a NEP and RN's foreign leader, will take her place in the European Parliament tomorrow. In recent days, a rumor has circulated on Facebook regarding the supposed death of beloved actor Danny DeVito. Thankfully, these reports are entirely false. Danny DeVito has been open about living with multiple epiphyseal dysplasia med, a rare genetic disorder that affects bone growth. MED, also known as Fairbanks disease, leads to irregular growth plate development, resulting in short stature and joint issues such as pain, stiffness, and restricted mobility. This condition has contributed to DeVito's height of 4'8" and has posed challenges throughout his life. Despite these challenges, DeVito has had a highly successful career in Hollywood, known for his roles in Taxi, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and numerous films. His physical appearance has often been a source of humor in his roles, allowing him to turn a potential limitation into a comedic asset. DeVito's resilience and talent have made him a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. In addition to his acting career, DeVito is an advocate for individuals with disabilities. He uses his platform to raise awareness about conditions like MED and supports organizations such as Little People of America, which aims to promote inclusivity and break down societal barriers for people with dwarfism and similar conditions. And remember, always verify the truth of information before sharing it, especially when it comes to such impactful news. Social media can be a source of misinformation, but with a bit of caution, we can prevent the spread of unfounded rumors. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.